What's good, y'all? If the vlog looks a lot better, it's because your boy got a new camera, man. I got that DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm going to be making a whole video about that separately, but just know content is going to be coming out like crazy, man. Y'all feel me? Today, y'all already know what we got to do. Ableton 101 with the Saints. I'm putting y'all on to all my little Ableton secrets, but basically, this is going to be a whole series, and I just want you guys to know a little bit of the knowledge I know about Ableton, so that if your church wants to do loops, wants to do tracks, wants to do stems, y'all already got the resources. Y'all feel me? So we about to hop into this video, and y'all already know we about to go. But before we do that, we got a special shout out. Y'all feel me? We got that boy Jay Stacks in the building, doc. Y'all feel me?
Yeah, what's good, y'all?
Y'all feel me? I'm gonna put his IG. If you don't know him, he's the drummer for the Loveo arrangement that we all did. Check that out. That was really tough. That was some good work that we all put in. So yeah. So let's get right into that video. Let's go.
Like, share, and comment.
Oh, like, share, and comment. Yes, sir, Doc. Now that y'all can see my screen, you feel me? Basically, all you're gonna want to do is actually, before we even start anything, the most important thing to always remember and to always do is make sure your computer, whatever you're doing programming on, is always neat. What I mean by that, if you see over here, this is where all of my stems are. You feel me? So we got slow songs, right? We got fast songs, and everything's numbered by BPM and by the key. The reason why you want to have your BPM is because Ableton is going to try to guess it. I'll show you in a second, but you don't want Ableton to guess it. You want Ableton to know exactly what the BPM is, so everything can go smooth, all right? So that's just one thing. Always keep everything very neat, so you're not that stressed. You feel me? So let's just start. Let's open up Ableton 12. Y'all feel me? It's gonna be good, doc. Let that joint boot up. So we're gonna put on our password real quick. If you have Ableton, you probably don't need to put in your password. I put in my password just for safety measures, you know, stuff like that. But y'all probably don't have to do none of that stuff. Okay, sir. While this is loading up, Ableton does come with 3 major DAWs. So you have Ableton, I think is Light, Ableton Standard or Live, and then Ableton 12 Suite. I have Ableton 12 Suite. Let me tell you, you do not need Ableton 12 Suite. That's like a $700 DAW. The only reason I have it is because I do a lot of work on Ableton and I want to have the full specs. But if you have Ableton, let's say Ableton Live Standard or Ableton Live just Live, you'll be perfectly fine to rock. So don't trip about none of that stuff. So let's go ahead right here. Let me expand this so that y'all can see it. Boom. There we go. Now you can see my screen. Make that bigger. There we go. All right. So this is what Ableton is always gonna appear like, right? So while we're doing this, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna come off and tap. So okay, to change from arrangement view to session view, all you're gonna do on your keyboard, right? You're gonna hit tap right here. Oh, there we go. Tap, 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 and that's how you get to change. So this view right here that you're seeing right now, this is called session view. This view right here is called arrangement view because you're able to arrange the different parts. You're able to mix and match verses, and I'll show you that in a little bit, maybe in another video. But for right now, this is our session, which is here in arrangement view. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go right over here. We're gonna hit add folder, right? This is called Celebration Sunday Session. So I already put the stems that I'm gonna be doing in this folder. So we're gonna open this up, and then bam, it's gonna be right here. We're gonna click on this, right? Let's do, this is the day, because that song is tough, right? Right here, it says 120 BPM, right? So right here, you can tell this is your metronome or your click. So you can just turn it up, turn down, but we are at 120, right? If you hit right here, that's your click. So if we hit play, right? So right now, my audio is coming up through my MacBook. If you want to change it to your interface, you're gonna hit Command, comma, and then bam, this is gonna appear. So right here where it says audio output devices, you're gonna come right here. You're gonna hit Scarlett 4i4 or whatever interface you're using, right? You're gonna hit that, allow, and then bam, it's gonna come out through the speakers now. Oh, 1 second. There we go. So now y'all can hear it through the speakers. All right. So what we're gonna want to do is we want to move these MP3 files onto the arrangement view. So we're gonna click right here. So you don't want to just go like that one by one, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna take years. What you want to do is, you're gonna delete that. We're gonna hit bass, the number 1 track, right? We're gonna hit shift, and then we're gonna click on the last one. And now everything is gonna be highlighted so you can move everything, right? So we're gonna move everything right here, bam, just like that. Let's say we're gonna put it on 5, right? We're gonna hit command while still holding the mouse. Now everything is going down. Then we're gonna let go of the mouse, and bam. Now you have everything in the whole session view like that. So now all the tracks are gonna be playing at the same time instead of playing one by one. So what we're gonna do right now, right now that we have everything, you can hit H and it's gonna make it smaller just so that you're able to see everything. After you do all that, everything's already gonna be synced up, right? You can legit hit play.
Intro 2, 3, 4.
Y'all get the point. You're rocking right there. So one thing that I would recommend, the way you can get stems is called multi-tracks. I'll put a link right here. You can get the stems from there. You can purchase them. They're a really good company. They have all types of Christian songs, from elevation to gospel, even to country, man. You'll get a full genre right there, and it's all Christian music. So so it's a good company. Y'all should most definitely support. If I had a discount code, I wish I did, but I don't yet. We're gonna speak it into existence. But for right now, you can go purchase one of those, and that's how you can have your stems. So right here we have my bass, bells, click, cues, drums, keys, loop, organ, strings, and synth. The way I like to format all the songs is I like to have my click right first. I like to have my cues first. I like to have the drum second, then the bass, because drums and bass always go together. Then I'll put the loop, right, because it's the percussion loop. Then I'll put keys. Then I'll put, let's say, organ. I'll put the bells and the strings and synth, because that's all pretty much like synth stuff that's going on. So now that when you have everything, me personally, I like to see everything by color. So if you click here, right, and then we're gonna click shift, and then we're gonna click Q, you can click down on it and then hit any of these colors, right? So then we do that again, click on click cues, double click down, you're gonna hit assign colors, and then boom, all of them can pretty much come up together. So now we're gonna do that same process for all of these, right? And then we can just make this a blue one. Or actually, let's make that color. Make this blue one. Bam. And now, instead of going one by one, you can just click here, click the last one, double click, assign track color, and bam, there you go. So the reason why I like this is better because now you know where everything's gonna be at, right? And if you have Ableton 12, you can hit Option Command M. And just like that, you have session view and arrangement view all in one view. So that, let's say you're playing a song and your worship leader, worship pastor says, yo, can we turn down the drums? Or can we turn down the keys? Or let's say, can we turn down the organ, right? If we're playing, and let's see, where's the heaviest organ? Right here. We can turn down the organ. Or the synth. Right?
3.
So that way you're able to go one by one, you can just catch everything that's going on, and it's real quick. So that's a good way to have it. So if you want to take that off, again, hit Option, Command, M, and you're good to go. And if you want it back on, same thing, Option, Command, M. So now that we have everything together, right? One super important thing to do is you're gonna double click, let's say on the keys, right? And then you see where it says warp right here, we're gonna hit that. And we wanna make sure that this BPM is 120. 100%, because that's how what the tempo of the song is. The reason why I say that is because right here, that's where you're able to change the key of the song, right? So for example, let's say I need to change, let's just warp everything, right? So we're gonna hit drums, the top, and then we're gonna hit synth. And now everything is highlighted. Now we're gonna warp everything, right? Bam, everything's warped. So now when you just click on one, double click on synth, right? Everything's gonna be already aligned. Double click on strings, align, bells, etc., right? Y'all get the point. So now what we wanna do, let's say we want to change the tempo. So one thing that I always recommend is don't change the drum, not the tempo, I'm sorry, the key. I will always recommend don't change the loop, don't change the drums, because those aren't things or instruments that you need to change the key, right? So I will always, let's say just bass, keys, organ, bells, strings, and synth are the only thing you need to change the key on, right? So let's double click on bass, right? And then let's hit shift and let's hit the last track, which is synth. And now right here where it says pitch, we can click on it and we can go, let's say this is in the key of A flat, right? So let's say we're going up one. So now we are in B. I think so, right? Yeah, I'm not tripping. Yeah, B. So we're right here. No, I'm tripping. We'll be in A. Yo, I'm tripping right now, bro. So now all the stem is gonna be in the key of A, right? So we play.
Intro 2, 3, 4.
If you can't hear it, I'll do it while it's live, right? So again, hit click, bass, hit the last one. Let's go 3, so it's really noticeable, right? So we're right here.
Intro 2, 3, 4.
So now y'all get it. That's an easy way to change the tempo and to change also the pitch of the song, the key of the song. So now to talk a little bit about routing. I don't want to talk too much about routing because I'm going to leave that for the second video, but just a little bit about routing, right? So we're going to hit Option, Command, M, right? And then right here, let's extend this just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So all of this right here, where it says exit in, right, mains out, all that stuff, we can delete this track because we don't need that. So let's say you want your click to only go into the in-ears, right? So we're gonna put click, let's say exit out, right? We want click to only to be on 2, right? So the Q also gonna be on 2 because that's the only thing you want it to be on. And then everything else, you want it to come through channel 1, right? So again, we're gonna hit exit out, or another fast way, we can hit loop, right? Hit the last one. Now everything's highlighted. We come right here, exit out, and we can hit, let's say 1, right? Bam. Now everything is in sync. And now we can come right here and hit 1 again. So now if you see this, my click and cue is gonna be coming out through channel 2. And my live instruments is going to be coming out through channel 1. So you can tell your engineer or whoever's going to be doing that, hey, this is how I have my session routed. So the click and cues are going to be coming out through channel 2, and then the stems are going to be coming out through channel 1, so that they can mute the click and guide through the house, because you don't want that in the house at all. So basically, that's how you get running with Ableton for tracks. You know, it's really easy to just put your tracks in and go, you know. Just make sure you have the tempo highlighted and you have everything, you know, in sync so that nothing is sounding out of place or stuff like that. But yeah, man, I hope this video can help you out. Oh! I hope this video can help you out. I'm definitely excited to put more onto this video. Like I said, next video about Ableton, I'm most definitely going to be talking about a little bit more about how to do routing and how to be a little bit complex. And at the end of all this course, I hope that you guys will be able to just grab Ableton and go and pretty much have Ableton be a tool for your churches. So y'all feel me? It's your boy Lil G. Super happy to be back. You feel me? There's new camera. I love it. And the content's just gonna keep going. So subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what else you guys want to see on my channel. So yeah, love y'all. Peace.